Welcome to the Augmentation of Man with Kent and Renee Miller, where we are giving the future. We want to apologize. Our equipment is subpar today, and there's fluctuations with the mic and the volume. So please bear with us. But we are on the road. Actually, we're in a different location, and we wanted to get the newest predictions out, and we're limited with the amount of equipment that we brought with us. So we apologize in advance. So today, we're going to
begin discussing what the latest meditation.
So first of all, we want to update you on my sister Judy. And she was life flown to a hospital in Utah, in Salt Lake City. And once she got here, she was in end-stage heart failure, and that necessitated her having a heart pump surgically implanted into her heart with an external monitor and battery pack. It's called an LVAD. And so we are here taking care of her after her discharge, and she is doing well and progressing, but the thinness of her blood has to be maintained in a certain range. So we're finding she's ending up back in the hospital rather frequently in these early days. And if you would, if you so desire and would like to contribute to her GoFundMe account, we will have it down below. She still has not started receiving her disability checks, and it's been 5 months. So that's something that we've contacted our congressman about, so that changes could be made for people who are needing an income and can't work.
Now we're going to talk about things that we received this last week.
So these are predictions that we anticipate fairly soon. And so maybe as early as another month.
No, I don't know. But before the end of the year. Anyway, the earth changes are going to start ramping up, going to get more intense. And we were told there are going to be more earthquakes and larger earthquakes around the world.
There's also going to be some volcanic energy that is possibly going to include Yellowstone. However, Kent did not see that it was going to be this big super volcanic eruption, rather, maybe something on a small scale.
Saw and heard people migrating from the northern states to the southern states for warmth, because there's going to be, I was told, a lack of
Fuel
oil to heat the homes. And there's going to be a lack of everything, and people are going to get out of the northern states this winter because it's going to be so unbelievable cold.
So we're going to have some sort of aberration that's going to affect weather patterns, predicting that there's going to be some pretty bad winters, probably cold, a lot of snow, that sort of thing. And that because of the lack of fuel to heat homes and to produce energy, then you will start to see people migrating from the northern states to the more southern states, at least in the United States.
No, the rest of the world, I don't know. I didn't receive anything on that, but I'm sure there's going to be chaos throughout the whole world, and we have to prepare for the outcome that's coming our way. Hard times are coming, really hard times.
And we already have this developing food shortage that's happening.
We're developing all kinds of shortages.
So many people have heard about the wheat shortage and what's going on with the war in Ukraine. The wheat is there, but it can't get to, from the transportation problem, it can't get to the people. That puts a strain on the world market. But also, there have been many food processing plants that have burned down and had fires. So that is affecting food supply and the ability to process food. And we have weather patterns that's affecting food supply, and we have transportation issues that is affecting food supply.
Yeah.
So it's really important that you get your seeds if you haven't gotten your seeds yet, and prepare to do your own gardening so that you can at least have your fruits and vegetables. And if you're lucky enough to have the property to be able to plant fruit trees, that would be a good idea as well.
I feel that most of these shortages are caused by humans. Why they're doing this, I have my own reasons, but think about it. Think about it. Why they're doing this to humanity. Second thing is, there's going to be more solar events this year. So everything is connected. A reflux of energy is accelerating, pushing things along.
And so in recent years, there have been many people who have discovered that earthquake and volcanic activity does seem to correlate and follow solar events. So we're being told there's going to be more solar events. Therefore, we can expect more volcanic and more earthquake type of activity. So what our guides described today was that this reflux of energy coming through the solar events was going to push things along. And one of those things is that there's going to be an acceleration in the decline of the world economy. The positive part of this and the silver lining to it is that this will cause the elite to lose their status. So that's part of it. The other part is that this will shorten the amount of time that the people are suffering. So we can expect things to amp up and to be intense. We need to prepare for these things so that we can ride it out. But they're trying to speed this up so that we can get through it and get on into the new cycle, which is coming, and things will start to turn around.
Yeah, we've spoken about this a long time now. And it has arrived. Do not, I repeat, do not go into fear mode, because fear mode will make it a lot worse than if you are prepared and not in fear mode.
Once you're prepared, you calm down and you don't tend to be so concerned because you are prepared. You have your supplies, you have food, you have seeds, and then you don't tend to go into this knee-jerk response. So we encourage you, if you haven't done so, get those final preparations put forward so that you can ride this out and be in a better place.
So you can, by doing this and not going into fear mode, you'll be able to welcome in the new technology that's coming and be able to see the new start of a new cycle.
And we're also going to see this reconnection with our star brothers and sisters who are going to be giving us this new technology, medical advances, and there's a lot of things that we have to look forward to in this new cycle. So there is a positive to all these changes. The old world is no longer, and that has to end. And as it ends, you will see all these systems collapsing to make way for a new and better world.
I was looking at the TV today, looking at Special Olympics, the opening ceremonies. And if people would come together as one, the different races in the Special Olympics, they are not looking at each other like different people. They're looking at each other as one, as all together, as being as simple, as easy as can be, one people, one age. This is
One
what
humanity.
this is what we've got to strive for. We have got to strive to look at each other as one, not the different races that we think we like or dislike. And we are all one, and that's part of the human race, of which we got to present ourselves to the outside of this planet as one in human race.
So this is going to be a short video. And like I said, we are not at home. We do not have our normal equipment. We are taking care of my sister who is recovering. But as soon as we are able to, we will be getting back into our normal routine and getting those videos out there. We felt like this was an urgent message, and that it will be a benefit to people who want to take advantage of the understanding that we're passing along. So thank you for joining us. And as always, peace be with you on your journey to enlightenment. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, the like button, that helps get it out there into the public more. And if you'd like to contribute to Judy's GoFundMe, check that out below. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.